Hi, thanks for joining me today. One of the common challenges for many supervisors and managers that we work with is providing effective feedback to their team members. This is particularly the case where they need to give feedback to a team member who is presently not meeting expectations and/or where they've done something wrong. Some supervisors and managers seem to become paralysed by fear that the recipient of the feedback may not take it well. They might be upset. Their current good relationship with that person might be damaged, or even worse, the person might argue against the feedback and become openly hostile towards them. Other supervisors and managers, on the other hand, have absolutely no trouble telling people exactly what they've done wrong and what they need to do to improve. But they deliver the news in a way that causes people to react negatively, with the result that their efforts to improve the situation can sometimes make things worse. A simple strategy which a number of our clients going through our development programs have found helpful is the IDEA model for providing effective feedback. The IDEA model essentially provides a simple, easy to remember structure to help you prepare for and manage potentially difficult conversations. Let's take a quick look at the model piece by piece. The I stands for identify. It's important that the feedback you provide is specific, so that the recipient understands precisely what it is that you need them to do differently. Saying to a team member, for example, your customer service isn't quite up to scratch, is simply not specific enough. Is it the way they greet customers that's the problem? Is it the time taken to respond to customers? Is it their personal presentation? Or is it the way that they respond to customer concerns? Identify the specific problems and get ready to clarify your specific expectations. The D component of the model refers to describing the impact. This can be really powerful. Why is it so important that the person corrects or changes their behaviour? If you don't adequately communicate the impact, they might just think that you're being picky or trivial for no good reason. If a person is frequently 5 or 10 minutes late for work, for example, identify and describe the impacts on other team members who need to carry a bigger load, or who start to think it's okay for us to turn up late as well. Be clear about the potential impact on the revenue of the business, the detrimental impact on customer service, etc. The E refers to encouraging change. Clearly indicate that you need the behaviour that's causing you concern to stop or change. Be absolutely unambiguous about it. I need to see more of this. I don't want to see any more of that, for example. Again, be specific. Finally, the A refers to agreeing to an action plan. Be sure towards the end of the discussion to cover the where to from here question, so that you're both clear about what happens next. This may, for example, include establishing a period of review, setting a date for a further meeting, and/or providing some coaching, training, or other support. To recap then, the IDEA model is all about identifying the specific issue that you need to discuss, describing the impact of that person's actions or non-actions, clearly encouraging change or an end to the behaviour that's causing you concern, and finally agreeing on an action plan, answering the question about where to from here. To make the best use of the model, be sure to spend some time preparing for the potentially difficult discussion. Sit down, plan how you want the conversation to go. Use the model to identify the points you want to work through and write them down. Using the model will help you stay on track, ensure you say what you need to say, and don't get caught up in your own emotions or distracted by the responses or emotions of your team member. Sure, this isn't a magic wand, and some of the conversations you need to have may still be uncomfortable. But armed with the IDEA model, a bit of preparation and some practice, my hope is that you will at least find it a little easier to provide effective feedback. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.